All right, you guys, in this video, it's going to be a real brief and simple video. First of all, let me show you why I took the trade. You can see it's way down here at the bottom of my channels using the sexy analyst. You go down to either the 30-minute or the 15-minute, and you can see the arrow came in. And so therefore, it was time to pop into this trade. It was sending you a signal anywhere from the 15-minute. If I would have gotten in on the 15-minute, I would have gotten in earlier, but then they did a sharp pullback before going up, so it didn't matter. Either way it goes. Point is that what do you do, or how do you know when it's time to do a pullback? And I'm doing this specifically off the 1 hour. As you can see, the 1 hour can have you gliding in the trades for a very long time. But when do you get out? Okay, it's the question. So what I did was on this particular one, and I'll remove it so you guys can see it. All right. So at first, my stop loss was below here at first, but as price moved up, I had first moved it to break even this early this morning because it was still moving up. It was up by like 20 pips or so. But the fact is that it was still moving up enough, so I wanted to go to sleep and make sure that no matter what, I'm not going to lose on this trade. So I moved it slightly above my entry point. So no matter what happens, I would have made something. And in this situation, it would have made me at least 16 or 17 bucks on this trade. Okay, so no matter what, I'm not going to lose on this trade. That's what I did. But now I'm just waking up again, coming back to the charts again. And I am going to simply draw a simple trend line attaching. You see this? It touched here, and that's good enough for me. Now you can be as bougie and fancy and perfect with your trend line as you want, because you can say, Uncle P, it should be like that. Okay, that's fine. Whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. The point is, now is that better? All right, that's for my critics. Every time I do a video, I got critics. So now you can see price action is clearly bouncing, and it touched here. So now that I see that, what's the next low point? Well, the next low point is right here. So I will move my stop a little bit below the next low point. And you say, well, Uncle P, I don't understand what is a low point because I'm brand new to trading. Great questions. Glad you asked. So let me go into my hefty tool bag. Give me 1 second. I usually have this shortcutted already, but I didn't. So I'm going to find inserts. Let's go to inserts, go to shapes, and go to rectangles. Okay, and I'm going to highlight it right here. This whole area right here. You see it? That area right there. Right here. I'm going to double click in this corner and change the color so it's a little bit brighter for you so you can really see it. Let's put it aqua. I love aqua. Okay. It's too light, so now it's covering price action. I guess that won't work. Let's put it back at a darker color. Let's do this color here, slate. All right, so now you can see this area here. Price action is dancing. This is its support area, and you can see it hit support. But you see where these candles are. You see where this candle touches the trend line, but it's also touching this zone right here. See, it's stuck here, bounced up, came here, bounced up. Over this side, it acted as support for a minute before it broke through, came back up. So this is a popular area. As I told you guys in previous videos, you want to look for popular dance club areas, even if, because it hasn't reached a popular fib line. Up here it did, 78.6, 76.8 or 49, whatever it is. The point is that it reached a level right here, but we're looking for it to continue. So if I'm going to hold this trade, but I want to lock in some gain, I want to make sure that, I'm not putting it too close so that it doesn't, have a chance to breathe. But at the same time, I want to make sure that it's not too far away where I'm losing money. Okay, so either way it goes on this trade, I'm going to walk away with 145 bucks on this trade. So as it looks like it's creating, students, this, it's creating a slant pattern. And if you don't know what this is and all this stuff, I teach some stuff on these YouTube videos, but I don't teach everything. So make sure that you come to class. All right, so this thing is just falling away. And by the way, I didn't give the date so that if you're watching this a year from now, you can verify this trade on your own charts. Give me a second. All right. some people are so freaking picky and critical. So I just want to, I don't feel like dealing with, today is Memorial Day, and it is 5/29. See, 5/29, 2023. So if you see this video a year from now, you'll know exactly how to mark up your chart. You can go back and verify this trade setup and see how I'm doing it. Okay, so bottom line is I'm going to put my stop below this low point on the lower trend line. Okay, on this lower trend line. See prices touching, hit this support. So it's acting as support. If it breaks below this, then I'll get tapped out and I'll still make 145 bucks on it. If not, then it'll continue up, and this thing can continue up for quite some time, and I'll show you why. Because from the 4-hour time frame for my entry, you can see price action drop massively due to the debt ceiling situation. So this thing got plenty of room. It can, I mean, to get to the next lowest level up here, which is the 61.8. It's way up here. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me move this just take profit. You know, it can run all the way up here just to get to the next popular level of the 61.8. It can run all the way up here. So at this point, I can just let the trade run. You know, look at where this thing ran. It ran from here, from peak to peak. It ran 3,100 pips, just say 3,200 pips from peak to peak. So it got a long way to fill up this slant pattern, and students who are in my class, you know exactly what I mean. I'm just going to do the motion and y'all will see exactly what I mean. Look at that. Boom. Filled up. Boom. Filled up halfway, which I told you it can do. It can fill up at least to the half point. Boom. Filled up. Boom. So what did that mean about this? It can come here and just to reach the halfway point. Okay. So I don't know. It could do that. It might do that. I don't know. Who cares? Here's the view from the 30-minute time frame point. So as you can see from here, this thing is bouncing. My stop is right here, so it is breathable. Okay, I see the trend lines are heading down. Okay, currently. Okay, from 1 hour, it gets a little bit more breathing room, so it could come and touch up to here. So I don't know where it's going to go from here, and I really don't care. At this point, I'm just showing you how and when to move up your stop loss if you're trying to hold a trade for the swing trade. Because the worst thing you want to do is hold a trade, have made some money, and then it goes all the way back and retest the bottom and knocks you out. And you didn't see it coming. So that's how I actually did it, just to make sure. Same thing with this one. Notice I drew the trend line, and then I looked, and this was only 18 pips. It's not much. Students, it is ocean wave theory time, and you guys know what that means. So that's the reason I'm doing this video, to show you. My stop was right here. Now, and then I moved it to here. Now the ocean wave theory time is in, then you move it to here, and you can see here's the low point. You see that? We're pulled back right here, right here, right here, boom, boom. So I drew a trend line, it shot up, and it's hitting its support. So my stop is right below these legs right here. You see these sexy legs? Let me expand the camera so you guys can see it. See them sexy legs right there? Right there. So because of that, I'm going to put my stop below there. And no matter what, and only have a, on this, and by the way, this is a challenge account, whatever you call it, a prop firm challenge account. So you guys can see what I'm doing on mine, so what kind of trades I'm taking and stuff like that to pass it. You know, so again, this is the same one I did the other videos on. So either way it goes, you guys see exactly what I'm doing. Just taking my time, you know, taking good trades, trying to take proper trades and manage them. You know, could this go to the moon? Let's go to the 4 hour. Same exact thing. See, by the way, market maker method people, what do you see? Yep, you see that W pattern. And I caught it right off the lower leg of the W. And so this thing could go up. Okay. This thing could go up. Okay. See that W? Boom, boom, boom. So it could continue to go up. How far? I have no idea. But what I do know, you can see clearly now where my stop is. It's not too close where I can bump up. Because see, if I move it up here, that's far too close. It doesn't have any breathing room because one little pullback can knock me out. And that's why people get knocked out. They move it up way too close. You want to go to the lower. See, the lower high. See, this is a high. This is the low point. It went up, pulled back, created a lower high. What's a high? A lower high for new people. See, this is the point. It went up, and then when it pulls back and create a low point, is this low point higher than this one? The answer would be yes. So that's what they call a higher low. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Higher low. See, this is going higher. It's a low point, but it's higher than this one. So now this one is touching. Hopefully it'll sit on this trend line, fiddle around for a little bit. If it breaks through and comes down, then I'll still be making some money. But if not, this will create a next low point before bounce up, and this will be your next higher low. Why? Because this one is higher than this one, and this one will be higher than this one. So literally, it's just like walking upstairs. Okay. So that's basically two of the trades. Just want to show you guys how I'm managing these trades, so that if you're in trades and you're trying to swing trade them, because you probably got in at a very good price, how do you manage a swing trade? By moving your stop loss up. Okay, so now you visually see exactly how Uncle P does it. Is this the only way to do it? No, you can do it many different ways, but I'm showing you how Uncle P does it so that you know, okay, I get it now. The other thing is, I heard from, what's his, I think his name is Larry Jones from Stock Up. He trades stocks, and I like his videos, but like he says in his videos, it's never feel guilty about taking profit early. So if you just feel like, you know what, man, I just want to take my money and run, then hey, take your money and run and trade for another day. You don't have to sit in these trades. Or students, as I taught you, I showed you guys how to actually reduce your lot size to lock in profit without ever even touching your stop loss or take profit. I showed you that little magic trick. So again, Wednesday will be class. So if you have a question on that, just come to class, and I'll show you again if there's any new students who haven't seen the little magic trick that most people don't know about. But either way it goes, you got many different ways to manage your trade to keep yourself profitable, especially if you're in a prop firm challenge. This is one of the ways to do it. You don't always have to hit a home run of 300 pips. You can always do things like this to manage the trade and make sure you're always moving forward towards your goal of passing the prop firm. Okay. And as I always say, if you guys are struggling and you just don't have the time to trade and to manage the trades to allow us to help you, we do offer a signal service, which inside the signal service twice a week, you will be able to trade live with Miss Jenny, who did over 7,900 pips in the indices. So that comes with the signal service. It's not extra, but it's twice a week, and she does record them. Okay. All right, you guys, move on to the next. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.